And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG football powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, folks, that combines traditional sports and sports talk and gaming at the exact same time. We'll get you the latest in the world of the NFL. We'll also have a couple of Madden players playing the video game for cash and prizes here on the platforms of NESN, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. ISG football powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. All right, we'll come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG football, beginning of the week, ISG college football, middle of the week, and of course, ISG basketball at the end of the week. It is great to be here, folks. We're going to tell you the latest in the world of the NFL. We got week 3 coming up here in the National Football League, and folks, like I said, we'll always have these guys playing Madden, competitive gaming, at the exact same time as we give you the latest in the world of the National Football League. And shout out to the folks right here at Golf Zone Social. Yes, the most social experience in golf. 3 locations, folks. We're Brooklyn at. Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar and indoor golf lounge with 16 total bays, folks. 15 bays and one huge VIP suite. They got the simulators and the suites here in Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale with the Brooklyn location. It is where golf meets social, the best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meeting unparalleled social engagement. Shout out to the folks that came out today, man. Get their hacks on here at Golf Zone Social. They also have a league here as well where you can win cash and prizes. We're talking about thousands of dollars. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It is a true experience. It is a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Shout out to the good folks here at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. Online, golfzonesocial.com. I will go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There he is to the left of me. That is Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee Volunteer starting quarterback, also played in the NFL, the Broncos and Cardinals, and also the UFL's San Antonio Brahmas. Green 80. Green 80. Kill, 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 kill. Easy, easy. 52's the mic. 52's the mic. Roger, Roger. Liz. On Tuesday. Said, hey. How we do, Jarrett?
I got it. I got it.
That's the post. That's the post right there. That's the post.
You saw quarter safety. I was ready to go off that. How's everything, brother? Good?
I'm good, man. Good, man. I know we got ISG college football coming up tomorrow, man. But yeah, shout out to your Vols, man. Great game, brother. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Close one. Close one. And we had double. What do we have last night? Double Monday night football games.
We did. Yeah. Raiders, at home. Also Texans.
Ooh, that Chargers defense, man, that looks scary. So it's the Texans defense too. Good defense.
Herbie's back. Herbie's back.
He is.
Never left, in my opinion. Never left.
I mean, how many playoff wins are Justin Herbert? How many?
Okay,
Anybody?
all right. But his team. All right, it's just like the Phillip Rivers curse. Okay, he can't help that defense. It's bad. It's bad.
Los Angeles Chargers, Superchargers. Love what the Chargers are doing. Are they the best team in the AFC West? Both you guys? Are they going to win the AFC West this year? Anybody?
Depends if my Broncos start playing better, but I'd say they're the favorite.
Yeah,
Broncos
I do think so.
and Chargers this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Big matchup.
Good defense.
Big matchup.
Good defense for
Who you got?
Broncos.
Who you got?
Still got
Andrea?
the Chargers. Got the Chargers. Chargers, yeah.
That game's in
Hard luck
Los
against
Angeles,
the
right?
Chargers, the way they look. Herbie's playing great football. Quinn Johnson's catching the rock.
Yeah.
Oh, man, and we've been waiting on her for a while, man. We've been waiting for a long time for her to come alive.
And there she is to the right of me. Peaks up 8 down. She's in the 8 town. Andrea Richmond, sports reporter down in the A. How about those birds? Didn't I tell you last week? Falcons over Vikes last week. I said it right, Larry's Locks.
Yeah, you did say it. All right, shout out to the Falcons doing the dirty bird, okay? Big Penix energy is alive and well here in the ATL, which we need, man. And Vikings, we'll talk about them later. It's a lot of needs with them.
Yeah,
but,
a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot going on for this.
You guys ready to get this thing started? Here's what we come to you here on NESN, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network from Golf Zone Social in Brooklyn. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's take a look at the rundown here. ISG football here, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Joe Burrow is out at least 3 months. It's got that turf toe, a grade 3. Now, that's the worst one right there. We'll talk about that. A sex toy thrown once again at the Bengals game. Second straight week for the Bengals. Are these sex toys? Are these dildos? Are going to follow the Bengals throughout the season? We'll talk about that and show the video there. JJ McCarthy, speaking of the Bengals, they play the Vikings this weekend. He is out at least a couple of weeks, got a high ankle sprain. We'll talk about that. Speaking of guys being out, who's going to be in is Jalen Hurts. Playing with the Eagles. They host the Rams in a playoff rematch, man. The numbers for the Philadelphia Eagles are unbelievable. Got to share some of that with you, but I still got the Rams winning this playoff rematch. We'll talk about that. Lions and Ravens, a big one on Monday Night Football. Another huge game. Two big games on the weekend. That one here on Monday Night Football in the Big Crab Cake in Baltimore, Charm City. We'll talk about that. And the Colts, they have a new owner. Jim Irsay's daughter. Man, she is really doing a great job with the Colts on the sidelines, headsets and all, getting the feel for the offense, the defense, everything organizational, the whole organization there. Down with the Indianapolis Colts off to a 2-0 start. We'll talk about that. All right, we got some Madden players playing for cash and prizes. We'll talk about the rules here as they play while we talk the latest in the world of the NFL. All Madden, competitive game style, hit-the-head, current roughs, like to call those regs. All 30 regular teams are available. 5-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about the money. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. Runner-up runs out this piece with $10. You win 4 straight weeks, and it does get progressively harder. You get an NFL licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the entire world. They got office furniture, gaming desks, stools, sofas, you name it. Got all the NFL teams, Major League Baseball, NBA, NHL, MLS, also all those NCAAs and universities and colleges there. And any custom pieces you want, they can get those for you as well. Shout out to ZipChair. Check them out online, zipchair.com on Strong Island. Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady there at ZipChair. Check them out online, zipchair.com. Also, you get your first Zip Chair. You win 4 straight weeks. You do get an official ISG t-shirt, custom made there. Check us out, man. If you want one, folks, out there, you can get them at theisgshow.com/shop. All right, how about the matchup here as we get set? See these two young men play for Madden, play Madden for cash and prizes. OG2K, our current king of the hill, playing with the Rams. WhereIsChandler? He is playing with Philly. All right, how about the profiles of these two young men? We'll start first with Chandler. If you're looking for him, he's right here. Chandler Cook's playing with those. He's got the Eagles, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. For Dallas, it was weird because I saw Dallas, Texas, like, whoa, Cowboys or Eagles? Oh, that's weird. Lives in Dallas. I'm pretty sure he's a Cowboys fan. I hope he is. He better be. Shouldn't tell anybody if he's not. Age 22, he's a college student. Majoring in this graphic arts, man. He's going to be working for ISG Media here very soon. Multiple ISG Madden playoff appearances for Chandler Cooks. How about our king of the hill, OG2K, government name Nicholas Sirianni. No relation to the head coach of the Eagles, Nick Sirianni. He's from Western New York, Buffalo, New York, age 19, college student, and he's a 10-time ISG Madden champion. Also, currently, as a 2-time ISG college football champion as well, a double belt holder here for Nicholas Sirianni. All right, let's take a look at the standings here before we get set and make these predictions. Check them out, MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Molly Pop taking the world by Sweet Storm with their pink bag promise. Folks, you see that pink bag in your local grocery store. You got to understand you're getting high quality produce. Got about 20 different varieties of grapes there. Also online, the pressed juices as well. Check them out online, MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Andrea Richard, she's 3-1. Who cares? Let's go ahead and bring everybody back in. We're not going to give her any shine here.
Actually lost last week, so you could have dug it in, but I'm glad you didn't, Larry, because guess what? Still on top.
What up, Andrea Richmond? Who you got, man? You got Ram Tough, man, out there in La? Are we going with EAGLES
Eagles or built for tough? I'm gonna go with, at this point, I'm an OG merchant. That's a lot of the way that I built my lead is based off choosing OG. So I'm going to continue to do so and go with the, not the hot hand because he has been, took a break, but he's bouncing back. I'm going to go with OG, baby. OG2K.
You got OG2K playing with those St. Louis Rams. Jarrett Guarantano, who you rolling with? The winner of that NFC divisional round game? Or are you taking the upset this time?
A rematch, and if Jalen Carter didn't get off the ball on that last drive, the Rams would have been going to the NFC Championship. So I am going to go, regardless of that, obviously player, I need a win today. I'm going OG. Try to go easy way out like Andrea. Typically I'd go with the underdog, but I can't do it today.
Hey, hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. The hell with it. I'm going Chandler.
Okay.
He wants to lose.
I'm going to do it.
All right. Adventurous pick.
He's got the Eagles. Chandler, do not let me down. I will come and hunt you down, man. Don't do it.
Run the rock.
Get your bags ready.
Use Jalen. Use Saquon. Give me Chandler Cooks. I think he gets the dub here. I think something like OG2K's got to lose at some point. One loss in like 6 months, 7 months. I mean, come on, man.
It has to happen, right?
It has to happen at some point.
Eventually.
All right. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and lock it up, guys. Go ahead and play it out here. Chandler playing with the Eagles. OG2K, our current king of the hill, playing with the Rams. May the best man win. The winner. We'll talk to you at the conclusion of the games, guys. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. ISG football here, powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Right here on Golf Zone Social, from Golf Zone Social. May the best man win. We'll talk to you guys. Lock it up. Good luck. Thanks, guys. All right, that pregame show brought to you by our good friends right here. Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, Brooklyn, Woodstock, and Scars Hill Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge with 16 total bays. Got that one beautiful VIP suite right behind me back here. Huge party was in there earlier. Got the simulators and the suites. Is where golf meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you find. Indoor golf games. Meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It's a true experience. It's a bar, a sports bar, lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. All right, we're back here inside Golf Zone Social. Here, 3 locations, Brooklyn, Woodstock, and Scarsdale. Sports bar and indoor golf lounge with 16 total bays here. It is where golf literally meets social. Literally, CBS Sports ISG football here, powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Glad to be here on the platforms of NESN, Beat Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. Folks, we're the only show that talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. I'm rolling with my guys here. Jarrett Guarantano from University of Tennessee, volunteer, starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL with the Broncos and Cardinals, and also the UFL San Antonio Brahmas. Andrea Richmond at the top right-hand corner of the screen. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. Middle of the screen, we got gamers here, guys. A couple of gamers playing for cash prizes here as we talk the latest in the world of the NFL in the middle. OG2K playing with the Rams. They are in white jerseys there. He's on offense. He's our current king of the hills. Lost 1 game in like 7 months. Bottom of the screen, Chandler. God has been playing very well, playing with the Eagles. He's on defense. He is the challenger here as we talk the latest in the NFL while they're playing Madden 26. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into the NFL talk here. Big news with the quarterbacks here. A couple of them hurt, actually 3 of them. We're not even talking about Jayden Daniels with the knee there last week against the Packers. Undecided, uncertain if he's going to play this weekend. But what we do know about is Joe Burrow. Had the injury this past Sunday against the Jacksonville Jaguars. There it is. Joe Burrow going to be out 3 months. He's got that turf toe now. There's a grade 3. That's the most severe one. Going to require surgery. He is currently on injured reserve. So that means he's going to be out multiple months there. Jake Browning is going to fill in for him. And he filled in for Joe Burrow back in 2023. Now, Burrow's been hurt with the wrist, a pinky, a calf, ACL, and MCL. Got to worry about if the Bengals can protect him. Jake Browning going to be in there through 3 picks last week, but they did get the win. Bengals on a 2-0 start to the season. Your thoughts here, Jarrett Guarantano? Any concern here for the Bengals and Joe Burrow protecting him and this injury? Turf toe's a monster, man. You got to have your big toe, man. That's the balance of your body right there, JG.
No, huge. And when everybody kind of saw the injury, they obviously thought, like, wait, turf toe, just your toe and you're out that long? People don't realize the effects of turf toe and how it can really mess your game up and how it could really affect your body, right? You just said it, the balance of your body. You having to be able to push off of it, you being able to use anything on your foot. If you can't use
that's what happened. It basically got hyperextended. That's basically, you got to think about your big toe being hyperextended. That's what happened. When you saw that left foot, that's when he got hurt.
Right, and I see everybody also saying and talking about the Bengals offensive line. Yes, Joe's gotten sacked a lot, but I wouldn't put this injury on them when it comes to turf. Like, I think this is more of a freak accident than it is the offensive line just being absolutely brutal. Do I think that they have a very good offensive line? No, they haven't in the past either. But for this instant, for this play, for like the last 5 years, for this play in particular, I wouldn't sit there and say that it's their fault on this one. Now, from the Bengals standpoint, what they're doing, I mean, they signed Sean Clifford off the Packers practice squad, and they also signed Mike White. I don't know if they're scrambling. I don't know if they don't believe in Jake Browning. I don't know what's next for them. What the transactions are saying is that they want to be ready for any given possibility, whether that's if he does play well, whether if he doesn't play well at all. So it seems like to me like they're in scramble mode. They don't want this season to get away from them. Obviously, Joe will be back in time a little bit later in the season.
Yeah, you're looking at what, mid-December, best case scenario?
Like maybe like week 16, week 15, which is still later half of the game, later half of the season, literally the last 3-4 games.
Yeah, last third probably. Yeah.
So I thought that they were going to wind up trading for a prominent backup. Obviously, I saw names floating around such as Jameis Winston, maybe Drew Lock, some guys. Jake Browning also last year didn't have bad tape. He didn't play bad football, or was it 2 years ago? He didn't play bad football.
2 years ago, 4-3 when he missed those 7 games. Yeah.
Yeah, like he played really good football. So I wonder right now they're obviously going to give him a opportunity and a chance. But what would be their backup plan? Is it Mike White? Is it Sean Clifford? I don't think so. Maybe Brett Rippin's also on the team, so that's 4 quarterbacks right there. What would they do if Jake doesn't play his best football?
That's the key. That's the question. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, look, he played well. 2 years ago, 4-3. 3 picks the other day against the Jags. They still got the win. They're 2-0. Andrea, your thoughts here? How concerning is this for Bengals?
It's very concerning based on the fact that this is the 4th of 5 years that I think that Joe Burrow has incurred injuries.
Wrist, pinky, calf, and ACL, MCL was at the exact same time. Was that his rookie or second year, 2020?
Yeah, rookie year. So it's unfortunate because although they are seemingly unrelated, it's just the fact that unfortunately they haven't had a good offensive line. So throughout this entire time, you could say that this is a freak accident, but the fact that you're allowing him to still take on as many hits as you are, and it still hasn't significantly jumped in quality of offensive line play throughout his time there, it is very concerning for them as an organization that they haven't figured it out. And Joe Burrow relies on the fact that he's a great pocket manipulator so often that having turf toe is hard. Not everybody can be. When I first heard about turf toe, it was actually Lamar Jackson and the fact that he still ran like a 4.3 with turf toe. So I didn't think that turf toe was that bad. But then I realized, oh no, Lamar Jackson's just different than everybody else.
He's built different, yes.
He's literally built different. You can't do that if you're Joe Burrow. I mean, you can't do it, especially with the grade 3, and you can't do that if you're the Bengals organization. This situation still isn't mitigated with the offensive line. In the meantime, I have also heard talks about Russell Wilson, which after that 400-yard game, I mean, it's a little bit salacious because
he's still dangerous. Yeah,
he's still dangerous. He's probably not always going to play like that. Now, probably he's definitely not going to, but like he can still play very well. And you'll see right there that Rams defense is crazy.
Yeah. OG2K with a 7-0 lead, and he's getting the ball back. Is he going to take this thing all the way back?
Yeah.
Wow.
No. Pick 6 it all the way to the house.
99.
Right.
And we're going to be seeing a lot of deep yardage plays if they do get somebody who's a great pocket passer or a great jump ball player or a great moon ball passer like Russell Wilson. The question is if they do that for this Bengals team that still might have a chance with Joe, but he's going to need a little bit more movement. How good is he going to look after he recovers? That's the question.
What do you think? You think they can tread water? I think they can. I think they can be somewhere in the mix. They're not going to compete for the AFC North. Can they be, like I said, 8-6, 7-7, somewhere around there with 3 games left? I think they can.
The problem is
that's just going 5-7 in the next 12 games.
Yeah, they're going against the NFC North when it comes to their rotation. So that's going to be hard. You're going against the Vikings, the Bears. Yeah, that's really tough. And you're in that division, and everybody in that division is looking better too. Even the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers has it, sometimes doesn't. So it's going to be hard. And the Broncos are going in the next consecutive weeks. And the Packers, it's not looking good, man. I'm telling you here.
Oh man. All right. We'll keep an eye on Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Like I said, they're going to be out at least 3 months. Got the turf toe, grade 3. He's on the injured reserve. Look, we'll see what they can do, man. But tough road to hoe. The good news is they're off to a 2-0 start. First time they've done that in a while. So I think they were 1-11 in their last 5 years in the first 2 games. So they are off to a good start for the Bengals. Speaking of off to a good start, our king of the hill right now, middle of the screen, OG2K playing with the Rams, has a 14-0 lead over our challenger, Chandler, playing with the Eagles. A big game of the week, Rams at Eagles in a playoff rematch. Folks, that first quarter brought to you by good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. We'll be there Thursday for ISG basketball. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week, located in Bale, New Jersey, right off there on Broadway in Midtown. Great atmosphere, great food, also great affordable prices and drinks as well, folks. Live libations definitely flowing there. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. Love the costumes and the outfits there. You can see those there. DJs on the weekends, lat nights on the weekends too. They got the patio as well. Had great weather here in the tri-state area, New York and New Jersey. Check them out online. The Golden Eagle. It is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. AguilaDorado.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, one in Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. We're here in BK. This is Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge with 16 total bays, simulators, and suites. Where golf literally meets social, folks. Larry Ridley is CBS Sports ISG football here on your screen. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Got Jarrett Guarantano to the right of me there, former quarterback, University of Tennessee Volunteers. Also in the NFL, the Broncos and Cardinals, UFL, San Antonio Brahmas. Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter in Atlanta. Bottom left hand corner of the screen, OG2K. They're playing for cash and prizes. Madden 26, as we talk the latest in the world of the NFL, and we also have this game going on at the exact same time. We're the only show, folks, that combines traditional sports and sports talk, along with gaming at the exact same time. Chandler, playing with the Philadelphia Eagles. He's the challenger right here. Got the ball, red zone. Yeah, we'll give him red zone. He's right at the 20. I was going to say high red zone. He's inside the 20. We'll give him red zone. Trying to get back in this thing here there in the second quarter. All right, second NFL story we're going to talk about. Did y'all see the object? Unidentified flying object? We talked about this. We talked about this during the WNBA, and it's going to come in right there. It is. Right there. Yes, an object. Look, we're going to call it a green dildo. Not going to make a whole lot of jokes about it, but it came out of the stands. Second straight week, folks, that we've seen this happen to the Bengals, right? They were in Cleveland last week, and it happened. And then this past weekend, home in Cincinnati. We also saw it in the preseason as well. What's going on here? Start with you, Andrew. We saw this in the W. Is this thing back on in the NFL? Look, it started with the NFL. I remember seeing this with the Buffalo Bills years ago, multiple times.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like, everybody thinks that Mean Green was, shout out to Sid Colston, dressed as the Green Dildo the first time that it popped up in the WNBA. Everybody talked about that, the WNBA being the inside action. No, this is just the wave that's currently happening. The Bills started it all a while ago against the New England Patriots during the playoffs, right? If I remember correctly. So, shout out to Bills Mafia, trendsetting in some of the worst possible ways, but also kind of funny at the same time. Is it cool that this has happened? It's a little bit. It's interesting because is it a little bit funny? Because I mean, hey man, why is there like a green dildo being thrown on the field? Haha, yes it is. But when it starts to happen a lot, then it becomes tired, becomes played out, and then it starts to be a little bit dangerous because nobody should be getting anything thrown at them, especially green dildos, right? So is this a problem? Yes, it is. Is it starting to be played out a little bit? So wrap it up, please, because nobody's into the joke anymore, especially because people are betting on it. People are betting on it in the parlays and everything like that too. Then it becomes also really insane. But yeah, dude,
there it goes.
When is it gonna stop? Please, Mean Green, stop showing up.
It bounced pretty good. It got about 2-3 feet off the ground when it hit that AstroTurf or the field turf there. Jarrett, look, I mean, I don't know if you saw the video. I wish I should have shown it, but this was the latest one. Last week they played in Cleveland. The ref grabbed that thing so simple and so easy, like he was so unbothered. WNBA were almost like, touch this thing. The NFL are like, we've seen this before. We're not going to make a mockery of this thing. We're going to get it out of here. Your thoughts here on this, the UFOs at football games?
Yeah, I feel like it's a little aggressive when it's at WNBA games and at women.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, you see them at men's games, but it will not be taken as lightly as it would be in a woman's setting, which I think is absolutely insane that it's at any professional game at all. Like, we need to do a way better check on
and Tinsley made a hell of a catch there, too. That's what I'm like, he took away from the guy's moment there. That's
going to be my second point. I hope, and it might have been his first touchdown ever, but I hope that it was a Jacksonville fan, right? I hope that it wasn't I hope that it wasn't a Jaguars fan that just threw that out there after they scored a big time touchdown, right? Yeah, Andrew, I think it might have been his first one. Imagine
how pissed off you'd be. My first NFL Network NFL touchdown gets overshadowed by a green dildo.
Oh, brutal. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, could that possibly be a Cincinnati Bengals fan throwing that after a touchdown? I think it's nuts. It's crazy that they're betting on it. It's crazy that this has become an actual thing. Of course, it shouldn't be anywhere near the field or anywhere near anything like that. But listen, like Larry said, it did get a lot of recoil off the ground. It had a lot of bounce off the ground.
that arm, get them started for the Bengals right now. We need a relief pitcher now.
Recoil.
Yeah, good verb. Interception.
Get a
another one. That was what, 14-7 too, right? He was in this thing. Oh, good play there by OG2K. Late stages here of the second quarter. All right, we'll keep an eye on this. We're not going to talk about it every time it happens, but it has happened multiple times now. A handful of times already. We're only 2 weeks into the NFL season, week 3 coming up here. Let's slide in this next story here, guys. We're still in the second quarter here. J.J. McCarthy, we're just talking about NFL quarterback Joe Burrow out. Jake Browning's going to be in. J.J. McCarthy is going to be out in this game between the Vikings and the Bengals. McCarthy was hurt on Monday night against those. Who was that? It was against the Falcons, right? Yeah, Falcons. Yeah. Third quarter, I believe. I'm not mistaken. I believe it was 2nd and 20. He ran for 16 yards. This is the play here. 16-yard run. Had the high ankle sprain. He's going to be out at least 2 weeks. They're saying 2 to 4 weeks high ankle sprain. That's about right. It's a pain tolerance thing there. Carson Wentz going to get the start likely for the Vikings. If I'm not mistaken, JG, you can correct me here. I believe 6th straight season he's on a different team for him. So here's a guy with some experience who's likely going to get the start for the Vikings. Your thoughts here on J.J. McCarthy. Let me ask you this, JG. Is he a little overhyped here? People keep saying, he had the great fourth quarter against the Bears. 7 of the 8 quarters, he's been pretty awful. Now, look, I know the 69-3 or 69-4 now the record. Really didn't play anybody in college. Had one tough game a year, Ohio State. Bowl game, they got beat by TCU. Did play well against Alabama. They won the national title. It's like 4 or 5 high leverage games. Am I crazy here? Am I being a little too rough on him, JG?
I relatively have not been a huge J.J. McCarthy fan.
Okay, so I'm not crazy. Okay.
From college to NFL, do I think that it's tough to judge somebody off of the first 2 games of their career? Absolutely. But when you look at the framework, and if you've been watching him from college, this is not a surprise that he would struggle. Of course, you have the exceptions like Jaden Daniels, and you have the guys that come out and just start guns blazing right out of college. But more times than not, you're going to see quarterbacks in their first couple of starts in the NFL struggle. So it's a little too early to see what he's all about. I was never truly big on him. I didn't think that we were really able to see very much with him in the Michigan offense in college. The first 2 games, I haven't seen really anything outside of the 1 quarter. I'm like footwork.
Well, they had a great defense in college, and they had Blake Corum. I mean, they weren't throwing the ball like that. They were rarely down. I need to see something. Go ahead, Jake.
I'm looking. You got it, Andrea.
Yeah, go ahead. Both of you guys.
Okay, yeah, I think that kind of proves the point. Like, they were trying to hide him a lot during his tenure at Michigan. And I think that the Vikings also kind of reached for him, too. I don't think he ever should have been a first-round pick, especially even in the 15th pick. I think he's probably, expectations would have been tempered if he were 2nd, 3rd rounder, even 4th rounder. But because he was drafted so high, there's a lot of expectation that comes with it. And although it kind of was a blessing in disguise for him to sit and be able to look, getting hurt early on, it's not good for this Vikings offense, who they need somebody to plug and play now. So luckily Carson can take over and actually contribute to the offense, because this is a great defense that they have and a lot of great talent, not only in the running back position, but also outside too. Their wide receivers are great. So this is a team that really needs somebody who is going to at least be a game manager. And right now, JJ's just figuring it out.
Yeah. Head coach Kevin O'Connell, I was there when the Patriots drafted him. I believe it was my 2nd or 3rd year there, 2008. He came out of San Diego State. A great offensive mind. Love what he's doing. You got to wonder if he feels like maybe they put a little too much on his plate. Like I said, was out all last year. I believe it was the torn meniscus or whatever, the meniscus surgery. So he's only played 8 quarters here, and he's going to miss a few weeks. Maybe this will be some time where he can sit down. JG, your thoughts here. Carson Wentz, lastly, before we get out here, you think he can hold the fort here for at least the next 2 weeks, likely 3 or 4?
I believe so. Me personally, my opinion, I believe that he's going to play better than J.J. McCarthy, and they're going to be able to see some veteran.
That's not saying a lot. The bar's pretty low, because Carson Wentz reminds me of a punch-drunk fighter, man.
And I think that's what we're going to see. I think we're going to see a veteran quarterback being able to move the offense and get a lot of positive things. And, of course, we have to start JJ when he gets back. Big touchdown OG.
Yeah.
As we got to be – they have – as soon as he gets back healthy – as soon as JJ gets back healthy, he's back in the starting lineup. But we're going to see a lot of positives coming from Carson Wentz in that offense.
I actually think as soon as JJ gets healthy, depending on how Carson looks, I don't think that they should push him in and rush him in, because I do think that Carson will probably be more effective. Obviously, we know Carson can get a little bit erratic, but when you have two players that have great body control, a lot of it, you have players that have good body control in JJJ, and then you also have Jordan Addison coming off a suspension.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They could really, even if Carson isn't the most accurate, or if he has like questionable throws, those wide receivers could probably save him. I think they probably need to rock with whoever the hot hand is.
Yeah, I worry about Jettas, man. Justin Jefferson, man. Look, I know he's going to be frustrated like damn, because the Vikings are loaded. Good defense, great offense, good offensive line. They are freaking loaded. And all they need is a quarterback, man. Makes you think, JG, should they have gotten rid of Sam Darnold? I mean, all he did was win 14 games, 15 games last year, 4,000 yards. Like,
I wouldn't have. I just think they were put in a position since they drafted a first-round quarterback.
Yeah.
To have to get rid of him. Yeah. I don't think they should have got rid of him. He played his best football of his career, and they were very successful.
I would have rode that train, man. Gave him a one-year deal, man. Gave him about $40 million, man. Year to year, boss.
Even in Seattle, he isn't making as risky throws as he used to, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Hey, went into Pittsburgh and got a win for Sam Darnold. So keep an eye on J.J. McCarthy out at least a couple of weeks, 2 to 4 weeks with that high ankle sprain. Madden game going on 24/7. Our King of the Hill, bottom of the 10 corner of your screen, OG2K playing with the Rams. He's got the lead over the challenger, Chandler, playing with the Eagles. That second quarter brought to you by our good friends at Kettle Black Sports Bar. 2 locations, Staten Island and Brooklyn. Best wings, beers, and burgers that you find. Food and Wine Magazine folks said it's one of the top 5 wing joints in America, and those wings are fabulous. Something I'll tell you. Very good, very, very good. Open daily, 11:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. They got the live music, DJs, trivia night, all the sports on your TVs. You want dozens of TVs and screens there. And the Kettle Black Sports Bar, located in Staten Island and Brooklyn, online, kettleblackbar.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, 1 in Brooklyn, West Knox, Scarsdale. We're in the BK location, literally CBS Sports. ISG Football here, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, folks, to talk traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. Burrow with Jarrett, Guarantano, Andrea, Richmond, sports reporters there. OG2K, middle of the screen, guys. We're the only show that combines and talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We got a game going on here. Madden 26 are playing for cash and other prizes here. As we talk the latest in the world of the NFL, we're heading into week 3 this weekend. OG2K, our King of the Hill, our champion, playing with the Rams. He's got a big lead, 24-7. But here comes Chandler in the third quarter with 2 minutes to play here, down by 17, so 3 scores. Had a lot of work to do here playing with the Eagles. All right, back to the NFL topic. Speaking of those birds fly, Eagles fly. They host the Rams this weekend, a playoff rematch. Rams and Eagles. You look at it here. Eagles, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, JG 18-1 in their last 19 games. Saquon Barkley 460 yards and 4 touchdowns in those 2 meetings last year. Hurts 3-0 against the Rams all time. 16-0 for Jalen Hurts in his last 16 games that he started and finished. What the hell's going on? Are the Eagles this damn good? Are they really bullying the NFL right now? I got the Rams winning, JG. I got the Rams winning. Yes,
I got the Rams too. I got the Rams too.
Let's go, JG. Okay. Let's go.
I got the Rams too. I saw enough.
Great minds.
I saw enough last year.
Great minds.
I saw enough last year in the snow with the Rams driving down to end the game for me to sit there and say that the Rams are a serious team, and they won convincingly back-to-back weeks with really good offense, and their defense looks outstanding.
First week wasn't convincing, but last week at Tennessee was. They barely beat the Texans. They beat them by 5.
Yeah, the Texans are a good team too.
They play like ass. Let's be honest. They play like ass, but they still won. That's a sign of a good team.
They're and they have weapons, right? They have Devontae Adams, they have Nakua, they have Kyron, they have Blake Corum. They're sitting there. They have so many weapons running around the field. I don't think that they're going to be able to cover them on the perimeter. Hopefully that their D-line is getting off the ball and creating some sort of pressure on Matthew Stafford. But if not, and they're throwing some quick game, Matt Stafford is going to have a huge day.
Why isn't anyone throwing on the Eagles? I understand the D-line is good, but That's where you can beat them. Throw the ball, man.
Quick game. Yeah, you got to get the ball out. You got to wear them out.
Because Jalen Carter is going to come.
It's got to be like a Tom Brady New England type game, right?
Yes.
50 attempts. And you can throw for 400 against the Eagles. You absolutely can. Sure. You gotta be surgical though. That's the key.
Go ahead. Running back is Kyron's awesome too.
Sure.
Yeah, Kyron Williams has always been good.
Yeah, out the backfield, he's a really good receiver.
Mm-hmm. But I think that you guys are all going Rams. Let's make it another one. I'm going Rams too, okay? Because that defensive line is so underrated. It's probably going to be close because I know
Rams house.
That defensive line for the Rams is super good, and I feel like one of the more underrated squads. They were young last year, but have really come on towards the tail end of last year. I think number 9, I can't remember his name right now, but he's hooping right now. You also have the fact that the Eagles are struggling massively when it comes to their passing game. Saquon Barkley is going to do his thing, and Jalen Hurts has it on the ground, but
Jalen Hurts had like 100 yards last week.
Yeah, but there's still a lack of cohesion when it comes to their offensive passing game. They just have not been able to find it together. What do you say, JG?
What do you say, JG?
A new offensive coordinator too this year. So
good point.
He's trying to figure out how to call plays, and it's a lot. It does not look like a smooth flowing offense by any means, I would say. Now the Rams offense with McVay, he's rolling.
Well, McVay got hurt, right? He got hurt last week too. Is he going to be okay? He got hurt last week.
Well, hopefully he is. Get back coach. I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so.
But Matt Stafford, there were concerns about him with his back. Oh my gosh, he is throwing some darts. Matt Stafford's always one of those guys that can deliver.
JG, your guy, Byron Young, he's balling for Rams.
Byron's balling. That defense is playing.
Yeah.
And Curse, of course, Curse is doing well too. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, but when you have it all together, this is a complete team when it comes to the Rams, and especially getting Devontae Adams too. Cooper was coming towards the end, but now you pair Puka with somebody like Devontae, we're about to see some cinema from this Rams squad, especially as they get more comfortable, and I can't wait, especially against this Eagles team who defensively they played better, but I'm still waiting more from that offense.
I like it. We'll see about that when we talk next week. Speaking of talking, right now this Madden game is going on. They're playing Madden 26 cash and prizes. We're the only show that talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time at the start of the fourth quarter. Our champion, OG2K, middle of the screen, has a lead 24-14. He has the ball. A high red zone. Maybe you can put this thing all way. That third quarter brought to you by our good friends at Chubby Sports Bar and Grill. We'll be there next week, 812 Broadway in Bayonne, New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, great food, good vibes, and fun atmosphere. We all need a place to relax after work, right, folks? So why not do it with the drink in your hand? Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings, and dry rubbed and sauce. They've got all that stuff for you. Grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets as well. Open every day except Monday, so Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. That was on a Sunday. The day party, R&B night, all that good stuff. It is there. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social here. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. Indoor golf games, meaning unparalleled social engagement. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. It is literally, folks, where golf beats social. A true experience right here with 3 locations. We're at the Brooklyn location, also locations in West Nyack, and Scarsdale. They're really serious sports. ISG football here, we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Rolling with my guys here, top left-hand corner of the screen, that's Jarrett Guarantano. That pretty face there, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. To the right there, top of the right, she is smarter than the average bear. Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter down in Atlanta, bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Why did I say that? It's being bumped into my head. I said I'm rolling with it, damn it.
Hey, man, I have right here, I have my phone that I hollowed out getting into the nitty-gritty of the circuit. So, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. She's literally freaking smart. She works on circuits and the inner workings of a cell phone. That's what they got Apple for, man. Bottom of the
gotta be your own Apple when it broke, okay?
I hope so. I hope so. Bottom of the go to the screen. I hope that Chandler can come back. I don't think he will. He is trailing to the king of the hill now. Less than a minute to play here in the fourth quarter. Back to the NFL topics, guys. Lions at Ravens here. Your thoughts here. Monday Night Football. Huge game here. Lamar Jackson, 22 TD passes, 0 picks on Mondays, folks. I think it's the most pass TDs. Shout out to my good folks at CBS with our research department. fabulous. They're the best in the business. I don't care what anybody says. Better than ESPN, better than Fox, CBS Sports Research. They're the best. Most pass TDs without an interception by any player on any day of the week in NFL history. So Lamar Jackson has been balling on Monday Night Football. He's practically unbeatable. No, he's not practically. He is unbeatable on a Monday Night Football. Will that continue this week on Monday night? Yes, it will. Who you got, Jarrett?
I got to go Lamar. The Ravens are rolling right now, even against Cleveland, right? They didn't play their best game, and they still put up that many points. Derrick Henry, I think he had less than 25 rushing yards. Lamar didn't look his best, still threw for 4 touchdown passes, two or three of which I don't even know the player's name before Sunday. I was like, where did he come from? But as a team, they just look fluent. And Lions...
Well, D-Hop had one too, right? He had a nice little one-handed catch or something like that too.
Yeah,
right?
D-Hop's out there balling. From the Lions standpoint, they had a really good showing versus the Chicago Bears. But the week before, they didn't look like themselves. And in a high-pressure situation, Monday Night Football, Jared Goff, he's a great quarterback. I don't think I trust him prime time. I'm going to go with the Ravens at home.
Yeah, if this game was in Detroit, I'd probably take the Lions. But out there on grass in Charm City, who you got, Andrea?
Oh, man. And you said, like, Lamar was hooping. I was thinking through all those performances. You had, like, the Jackson 5 against the Rams, and then you had, like, one of the other ones where he was just hooping against the Colts that one time, and then you're going to have this one because the last time that the Ravens saw the Lions, I think Lamar also had like 5 touchdowns as well. And like JG said, this is a bounce back game, even though he did score 4 touchdowns last week. So I feel like this is going to be more the same. I am interested about how this Lions offensive line does against this Ravens defensive line, mainly because this Ravens defensive line hasn't been able to accumulate a lot of pressure. I think that this will be a good day for the running backs of the Lions, but like JG said, man, again, Jared Goff, prime time, except for that one game, which is one of the best games ever against Kansas City Chiefs. He's a little bit up and down, so I think it's all time for the Ravens to shine, for Derrick Henry to get his get back.
Yeah, we'll see on Monday night, man. Should be on one of the better Monday night football, probably the best Monday night football game on the slate so far, just 3 weeks into a young season. Lions at Ravens, Charm City, Monday Night Football on ESPN. All right, guys, we got about 7 or 8 minutes left in the show. I want to get this last story in here. Shout out to the Indianapolis Colts, man. JG, they haven't punted in 2 games. According to CBS Sports Research, first team in the Super Bowl era, Danny freaking Dimes. First team in the Super Bowl era, JG, to not punt in the first 2 games of a season. So, Kevin, you and I were talking about this offline. That is true, according to CBS Sports Research. I thought it was. That's strange. How did this happen? I don't know, but JG, I want to talk about this real quick. There's the new owner. Of course, Jim Irsay died, if I'm not mistaken, back in May. So shout outs and condolences to the Colts and that entire city and that family there. His daughter, one of the daughters, I believe he has 3 daughters that are working, that have ownership of the Colts. That is CEO Carly Irsay Gordon. She wears headsets, trying to learn the complex things that are going on with the play calling in the organization. She freaking lifts weights, the weight room. She's out there with sneakers on it half the time, running up and down the field. I love this, JG. We're going to start with you, though, first, Andrea. As a woman here, girl power. This is what I'm talking about. I'm a girl dad. I got 3 boys. My youngest is a daughter. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about girl power right here. Love that.
Hey, man, honestly, I'm so happy to see this. If I could,
look at that face too. She ain't playing.
I would. Katy Perry is doing her thing on the sideline. Okay, Katy Perry is doing it like a dark horse coming through and shining. All right, but shout out to the Colts because they're doing well, and I like the fact it's a balance when you're an owner because you don't want to be too involved because that's how you end up being like the Knicks, and I hate them so much. But you also want them to have a little bit of a little insight of what's going on. And honestly, if I could be behind the headset and figuring out everything that's going on, I would do that too. So I love the fact that she's getting herself involved, and this shows a care for the team that sometimes ownership doesn't always have. So I love the fact that she is involved. She says, I am going to make sure the Colts team is going to be good. So far, 2-0, looks like it's going great.
Now she's got the earpiece on there, but like this, I didn't show the pictures of her with the like real headset on and stuff like JG. She looked like Tom Brady Monday Night Football, man. She's like, hey, I got to know everything.
No, I love it. That is the best. She is doing everything that he's not supposed to do that she can do after taking over for this opportunity. I think it's absolutely awesome. She has the headphones in. You see her jotting stuff down. I don't know if you guys saw, but everybody's going insane on social media talking about her big fat Cuban link that she's rocking.
She has the Cuban. Cuban on Cuban.
She might be giving them good juju on the sideline because 2-0, no punts. Danny Dimes, Jonathan Taylor.
She got swag too.
Balling. She has swag. They got their coach Steichen's calling great games right now. Got Pittman out there. Tyler Warren's a beast. They're hot, and their defense is real good with Kenny Moore out there. Really good defense. They're playing very good football.
But really, no punts in 2 games? Who does that?
And especially after Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones, I should say.
Yeah.
You know, that's not somebody I would have put money on, especially if you told me any other quarterback will be as hot as he is right now. I would totally, it's a lie. I told you it would be Burrow or Lamar. Daniel Jones is doing his thing and taking the most of this opportunity because there's a lot of weapons on that team. You just have to be patient and not throw it away. And he's not just throwing away, he's throwing them dimes.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Carly Gordon, CEO there of the Indianapolis Colts. Wears the headsets on the sidelines, jotting notes, man. Trying to understand this complex organization and this structure of this football team. And she's doing a good job, man. The players love her. I've seen a lot of quotes and interviews from the players. Like I said, she's been in the weight room and things of that nature. I'm rooting for the coach now just because of Carly. If she's going to be like this, man, and be a little baddie on the sidelines doing her thing, I'm all for it, man. Shout out to Carly Gordon. All right, guys, we got a few minutes here. That fourth quarter, the Madden game is over. Our King of the Hill, he does win playing with the Rams. Fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends at 902 Brewing Company. 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City, a craft brewery there in JC, producing those ales and lagers. Handcrafted beers and the best atmosphere, curated good times, made right there in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room, host a variety of events. Got the rooftop as well. We'll be there next week. Check them out online, guys. Got about 20 different varieties of beer there. So a lot of different options. Shout out to Donna and good folks there. 902 Brewing. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. And we're back here inside of Golf Zone Social here. 3 locations. We're at the Brooklyn location, and also West Nyack and Scarsdale, where golf meets social. Best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games, meaning unparalleled social engagement. Larry Ridley, Studio Sports, ISG Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3, here on the platforms of NESN on the Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. We're the only show that talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We talked about the latest world in the world of the National Football League, Week 3 coming up here in the NFL. We also had a gaming game going on here, a little exhibition here. A couple of players playing for cash and prizes. This young man right here, OG2K, is the winner here. He's the king of the hill, so he's the champion. OG, your thoughts here, man? Once again, got out the gate. Probably not well, you did get out the gate pretty damn fast. This is pretty impressive, actually, OG. I changed my thought here. That was pretty damn impressive. How'd you do it?
Thanks. I think
Thanks. Thanks.
I just played solid offense. I made a few mistakes, but I didn't make like any really bad mistakes really. And then my defense played pretty bend but don't break, which is pretty much my goal. I'm not trying to like blitz or anything really, unless the game is like in a state where I could do that, but right now I'm just trying to 7-4 and not give up big plays.
Got you. Sounds like a very thoughtful thing there. As a former player, I like the idea there. Your thoughts here when you got that pick, man? How huge was that for you, turning defense into offense and basically getting that 2-score lead, which it's kind of hard to beat you when you get that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That pretty much just gave me a confidence boost on both sides of the ball, and then it lets me take a little bit more of like you could either go play safer after that, or you could get more aggressive because you got the lead already. So it just gave me more freedom, really. Gotcha.
One question before we get out of here. We got about a minute here. Your thoughts in about 10 seconds. Are the Bills the best team in the NFL right now as we speak?
Yeah, I was leaning towards the Chiefs because Mahomes is consistent in the playoffs and everything. And the Eagles are pretty tough, but I just think the Bills they flooded the Jets, and they're pretty solid right now.
He said they floated them?
Flooded them.
Oh, flooded them. Oh, yeah, they did. They beat the brakes off of them. They did. They got Molly Walk. That's true. All right. Well, shout out to OG2K. Play with the Rams this weekend. We'll be back next week as it's Buffalo Bills Thursday night football against the Dolphins. Folks, if you want to be like OG2K and win some money and play, you got to be age 13 and up. All online cash and prizes. That's what you can win. Weekly King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. You can join us now on theisgshow.com/Madden. Once again, join us now to win money, cash and prizes. Ages 13 and up. theisgshow.com/Madden. Don't do it today, but do it now. How about the swag? You want to win some merch, guys, or get some merch? Official merchandise shop here, man. Authentic ISG shirts there as well. Free shipping on orders over $75 exclusively online. theisgshow.com/shop. Once again, if you want to get some merch and some t-shirts, $29 there. theisgshow.com/shop. All right, guys, this postgame show brought to our good friends at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, our title sponsor, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off Route 3. The guys that invented deep dish pizza, 1943, drawing their identity and inspiration from those origins there in the Chicago. Over 100 locations in 20 states. They also serve more than pizza. They got pasta, steaks, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com. We'll be there for ISG College Football tomorrow. All right, before we get out of here, guys, got to get my Larry lights in, guys. Don't walk. Run your butt to the window. Take it. I'm giving you free advice. It's free money. Don't listen to my producer. He said hedge. Don't hedge. Take your check and your mortgage and go straight to the window. NFL Week 3 picks. Rams at Eagles. Rams house. Rent's too damn high party. Don't spend your rent money. Lions and Ravens. Give me Baltimore. Broncos at Chargers. Go Chargers, go. Give me Los Angeles. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. It's been a great week, man. Shout out to OG2K and Chandler for a great match there. And Andrea Richmond, he's up A-Down. She's in the A-Town sports reporter in Atlanta. There's my guy, Jarrett Guarantano. Vols, baby, Volunteers. Got UAB this weekend. They'll be 3-1. I still think they go 10-2 this season and find a way to get into the college football playoff. All right, guys, that'll do it here from Golf Zone Social in Brooklyn. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG Football here, powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We'll see you for ISG College Football and ISG Basketball later this week. Have a good week, guys, and a great weekend. Bye-bye.